What's going on, everybody? How's everybody doing today? I'm super excited to get with you guys. I'm over the top excited to get with you guys. So excited I forgot my sports lounge shirt. I'll get it in a second, y'all, when we get to the questions. But super excited to get with you guys today. Today is Hump Day, and when it's Hump Day, it's the Sports Lounge Media, and of course we got our co-host is here. We got Sarai right below, and we also got Mr. Mark Crandell up on here. So super excited to get with you guys, and we're going to talk NBA today. But before that, as Mark is telling you about the sponsors, I'm going to go get my Sports Lounge gear.
Yeah, so of course we got number one sports fan who takes care of our shirt needs that Chosen has gladly went to go get right now. But if you need any of your shirt needs, hit up Rigo at Cali Build Graphics, and he'll take care of your shirts, hats, decals, that Sports Lounge Media logo. He's already got them ready to go, so we can send those out for you. This way you can put them on the back of your cars. You know, you want to put one on the back of your phone. Just rock with it. Just let me know. I'll send you one myself. Now, another one, of course, we got Brian Martino at Brian Martino Construction. Hit up Brian Martino at brianmartinoconstruction.com, and also Martino Construction at gmail.com. And any job that is $10,000 or more, you mention the Sports Lounge Media and you will get $1,000 off. And I don't know about you guys, in today's economy, I'll take that grand off, for any job. And last but not least, of course, we have man, I see, you don't make me forget. You lost my. So we had Kelly Built Graphics, of course. Oh, number one sports fan. That's who takes care of all our hats and our shirts for all of our merchandise. If you need the draft day hats, they have them there. They've got the Memorial Day hats for the MLB already in stock. And I don't know about you guys. I'm a big hat collector, and I've already went over there to see if they had the Braves in my size. Unfortunately, I got a dome, and so I have that. When I walk by people are like, man, is that a solar eclipse? No, it's just Mark walking by. That's all that it is. But they have everything all the way up to 7 to 5/8. Of course, the local teams, they do have, the Giants and Dodgers and all of those good stuffs here in your Tulare, Visalia, and Hampton locations. And don't forget, we also have one in Los Angeles. Mention the Sports Lounge, and they will take care of you there also. And of course, we are powered by the Mogul Brand and Diamond Collection. And you hit them up at www.what? Mikey?
Powered by the team, powered by TMB.com. Sorry, guys, it's been a long day.
There it is. I know real quick.
We gonna get to this show though. We gonna get to this show though.
Real quick. So I just want to release. I know everyone's probably watching the NBA playoffs right now. That's what tonight's show is going to be about, which Sarai is going to lead us in our questions. But I just want to make the announcement real quick. The New York Knicks have now beat the Boston Celtics. They came back from 14 points down to win 91-90. And they take a 2-0 lead, and it is 85.7% chance of whoever wins the first 2 games of the series, they move on to the next round. So that's looking good for the Knicks, not for the Celtics fans, but I don't know. I think Boston might be able to make that comeback. I think they're going to be that 15% because they do have the team that can do it. So, but that right there just ended right now as the show started. So, Sarai, take it off.
Yeah, so I'm excited. Let's talk NBA and everything that's going on. Let's talk a little bit about the NBA recap. Who do you guys have for the Western and Eastern Conference Finals? Let's talk finals.
Yeah, for the NBA recap, we have the Knicks beating again the Celtics, final overtime 108 on Monday. The Nuggets ended up pulling off a crazy come back, and they beat the Thunder 121-19 on Tuesday. The Pacers won 120-19. Halliburton was going for a free throw and he missed it, grabbed his own rebound, comes back, shoots the three, wins that game, which was really crazy. And they end up winning that game. Steph Curry is out. Steph Curry is out of the Warriors, but Buddy Hield stepped up. They win that game 99-88. Wasn't even a close game. Crazy. And just like Mark said, the Knicks won. They took a 2-0 series, and they won 91-90. And if anybody can come back with the team that is with the team that they have set up, it would be what the heck's going on? Sorry, guys. With the team that they got set up, they have the team to come back. They need a win. Right. They need to win at least one of those two games over in the New York Knicks, and then I think they can pull it back and win. But yeah, the Pacers being up and the Knicks being up is crazy.
Well, real quick, right now,
Indiana's up on the Cavaliers too. So you got the number one and the number two team both down 2-0.
Well, I'm going to say this: you have every underdog team right now is currently leading the series in every 100%. Divisional round right now. You know, 100%. And so Denver over OKC, they have another game. Actually, they're getting ready to start at 6:30. Which I think is going to be a good one. But no, I mean, there it is right there in the recap. So question was, Sarai, you real quick, go for it.
But if I could break this down real quick, Nuggets have the team to beat a Thunder team. Did you see Jokic versus Chet? Like, Chet needs to put on some weight, brother. Like, he can.
Bro, I've been saying that the entire time. I've got a bobblehead of both Wemby and Chet. It's right here. You know, when Wemby and Chet are playing against each other, it's like, what the heck's going on?
Yeah. And Nuggets, I mean, Nuggets are set up. They have the experience winning. I know they don't have Mike Malone anymore, but the assistant head coach did step up. You know, it's going to come from the benches. Who's going to stay the healthiest, and who off the bench is going to orange and blue skies, baby, go Knicks. What the? Okay, Shandy. Shandy comes in and says, orange and blue skies, go Knicks. Okay, I see you over there. Eagles Nest says, the Pacers being up is 2-0 wild. Yeah, 100%. We agree with you on that. But yeah, I mean, Denver is looking good. The matchup I think I'm most interested in right now is the Timberwolves and the Golden State Warriors. Can Steph Curry come back in time? Is that a minor or big injury? What's going to happen with that series? Because Ant-Man is out to kill. I mean, out to destroy right now, right? Mm-hmm. So can they keep up this momentum and actually steal two games? If Golden State Warriors steal another game in Minnesota, Minnesota's in trouble. Minnesota is in trouble. Yeah, I don't know. I honestly, and then let's go to your question. Who do you have in the Western Conference Finals? At this particular point, I'll go first. Give me the Nuggets. Give me the Nuggets versus the Warriors.
Yeah, what's going on? What about you, Mark?
Who you got?
For Western,
I still have Minnesota versus Denver.
Minnesota's not a bad pick either. Minnesota, I like Ant-Man. I'm
just saying. I'm just going to talk.
Steph Curry from the three, though. It's just. Oh.
Hey, I don't care. I'm going to say this. Everyone kept saying last NBA playoff show. What was it? Lakers in 5. Where they at?
Mm-hmm.
That everyone kept saying, like, who was the one guy that said Minnesota? Oh wait, this guy right here. This guy right here kept saying Minnesota is going to take that series, and I'm saying right now, I got Minnesota winning this series, actually coming back. You know, especially now with Steph being out, I don't see Buddy Hield being able to keep up I mean, Jimmy Butler's going to have to be the Jimmy Buckets of old, but the problem is that's the problem. He old. You know, he has a good game here and there, but then he breaks down, and that's going to be the key factor. That's why I have Minnesota taking it. You know, you got the young talent and stuff like that, and Julius Randle is going to be able to sit. I think the big key factor is going to be Julius Randle
Okay.
in that series. So I've got Minnesota playing against Denver.
Okay.
Minnesota and Denver. Okay.
I think the Western Conference could be open. I mean, if Steph stays healthy, it could be the Nuggets versus the Warriors, and that would be awesome.
That's what you
See
want.
now,
That's what you got, Sarai? That's what you going with?
If Steph is healthy,
well, they already said Steph. It already has been announced. Steph is not going to be reevaluated for at least 1 week.
oh no, then that ruins my.
So he's out for a week at least.
They'll fight that. He'll be back in game 3.
Yeah,
And he ain't gonna be back in game. Yeah, he ain't gonna be back in game. But he can be lucky he's gonna be back in game 6.
Yeah, he'll be all right. They're gonna be fine. That's who I got. All right. Okay, let's go Eastern. Yeah, let's go to the East. Man, this is so hard, man. When you think that the 2 most dominant teams in the East, because there wasn't that many, like the East is like the easiest, right? West is like everybody's duking it out, everybody's fighting, and then you got like 2-3 teams that can make it, right? But damn, these underdogs. The Knicks going up 2-0, going back to New York. That's scary for the Celtics. But like I said before, the Celtics can do it. And then you got the Pacers up on the Cavaliers. And I originally had the Cavaliers versus the Celtics.
Right.
But damn. Man, give me the damn. I don't know. Mark, you go first, man. Let me
only choose one.
I mean, I'll tell you right now, Boston. You know, I do see.
Chat. Help me out, chat. Help me out with this one. This is crazy, bro. Go ahead.
I think Boston can come back from the series. I think it is going to go 7 games, but I have Boston winning the series. As for the Pacers, Cleveland, I said it from the beginning. Same thing. Pacers over the Cavs. You know, I'm just saying, and I'm not the NBA guy here. I'm not a basketball guy, but so far, you know, I've been right on pretty much every series, and you can mark that down. So, I mean, hey, Shami's saying, sweep the Celtics and going home. Oh, man. They're going to sweep the Celtics? No, that ain't happening right now. I'll tell you right now. Jason Tatum is not going to allow that to happen. Jaylen Brown is not, Porzingis is going to sit there and do what he's got to do going back into New York, and he's going to sit there and show them it was a mistake to let him go.
Though? Where does he been?
At home. He been at home. He been asleep. He took a nap.
Porzingis has not been playing ball, bro.
Well, he came off the bench because he's been sick. So he's been dealing with the illness the last couple of days. But guess what? He got a couple of days to rest now. So he's going to be good to go.
What happened to the old mentality? Remember the flu game? The guy that you love the most? Like, what happened to that?
Oh, you mean the greatest of all time? Michael Jeffrey Jordan?
The one of the
No. And when you walk down the street,
not the.
No. We won't sit there and say this, and I'm gonna say it right now. When people walk down the streets, they don't ask, "Hey, do you got Jordans on? Do you got LeBrons on?" Everyone knows they rock them with Jordans.
Man, come on now. We talking fashion? Stop playing with me. Anyways, they say Shani says he's not the Cuts player. Go. See that's Jaylen is the key factor. Is he gonna? He's been doing a lot for the Knicks to keep the Knicks in it. And last year, he got hurt, right? Because he was doing so much for them. It's gonna be the contributed factors that is gonna take them over the top and actually beat the Celtics. Can he keep it up for at least 3 or 4 more games? Because it's not gonna be a sweep, guys. It's not gonna happen. They're gonna steal at least 1. And if they can steal 2, then it transitions back to home court. So we'll see what happens, man. Give me the Celtics versus the Cavs again. Give me the. I'm gonna stick with my picks. Give me the Cavs. Give me the Celtics. Give me them. Give me them too.
I think I'm just different. I think we're gonna go Pacers and Celtics.
Okay. See, I'm right. Hey, Me and
Hey,
Sarai, we were right there.
with me. Nah, she was with me with the West, though. She was with me with the West, so it's cool. She can stay with you on the East. That's cool. We split. That's good. I like that. That's cool.
So we'll have to see. Awesome.
We got our very own Dice Will. Get the Celtics out of here. I agree. Get them out of here.
I think they're taking
they got enough.
Everyone's just upset. Hey, this, you got chosen over there as a Laker fan. So of course he doesn't want to see 19 going up in the Raptors before the Lakers get 18.
True.
Duh. I mean, yeah, bro.
Only championship the Lakers are going to celebrate as long as LaFlop is there is going to be those in-season tournament. It's like let's hang up a loser league banner. We get participation trophies. Hey, we took a fourth place conference.
They didn't win this year. They didn't win playing this year.
Well, that's what I'm saying. That's why he's trying to celebrate whatever he can. They might as well start hanging up fourth place in the conference.
No, we ain't focused on that. We ain't focused on that. We ready. We ready for one more ring next year. Don't even trip. We be back. It was a great Thursday. Obviously, we got exposed in that center that happened earlier in the season that got rescinded. That cost us this because obviously Gobert scored 27 points on the Lakers. There's no way. Hold on,
let's talk about the fact that nobody can rebound.
We're talking about Rudy here.
Rudy Gobert also had 24 boards.
We're talking about Rudy. We're not talking about Shaq. No, we ain't talking about Shaq. We're talking about Rudy. There's no way. They got exposed. The center position was the one focal point that the Lakers need to look at in the offseason, and I think they're gonna address that because obviously they got exposed, and they gonna be back. Don't even worry about it.
Hey, if Shaq was playing, Shaq would have broke Wilt's record if he was playing against the Lakers team. That's how bad the Lakers were at center.
Yeah, absolutely, I agree. What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
So, anyway, let's on to the next one.
All right, so let's talk about. So we did bring up Steph Curry. So let's talk about that.
Lakers defense. It was trash. If it wasn't Vanderbilt or it wasn't LeBron, like who else was playing defense? Because Luka wasn't. We didn't have no center. And then when we didn't sub out, come on now, what are we talking about? Go ahead, Sarai. I'm sorry.
Being from Dallas, let's not talk about Luka. We're still upset here about.
I'm sorry. I know you guys are still mourning. I'm my bad.
All right, so let's talk about Steph. So Steph Curry wins his 5th ring this year. Does that cement him as the best point guard of all time? How do y'all feel?
I believe it does. I believe it does. He has a scoring record. He set the tone from the 3-point range. Best shooter, one of the best shooters of all time. If he gets that last ring, he's obviously, for me, having that 5th ring, he is definitely the best point guard of all time.
He goes on Mount Rushmore.
Okay, I'm gonna contradict myself, but I'm gonna say this.
Go ahead, because you do it all the time.
I do it all the time. So, as for being the best point guard, absolutely not.
Whoa!
Absolutely not.
I love him.
Okay. Tell me.
Pistol Pete Maravich.
Oh.
Just because y'all youngins don't understand who Pistol Pete is, go look it up. You want to see what a true point guard is?
Come on, brother.
There's a difference between a point guard and a shooting guard. Pistol Pete was a point guard. Steph is not a point guard. Steph is a shooting guard. He might bring up the ball, but that doesn't make him the point guard. That's just like saying Michael Jordan is the point guard because he brought the ball up all the time. No,
what is he listed?
I don't care what he's listed as.
What was Jordan listed?
He was listed as a shooting guard.
Okay, then. What are we talking about? Steph Curry
is listed as
a point guard.
He's not a point guard. That's my point. He's not a point guard. He shoots.
Okay, what's your contradiction?
I'll still say Steph Curry is better. Steph Curry's better than LeBron.
Oh, definitely.
Stop playing. We're playing.
There it is, right there. I didn't even think he needs to win his 5th.
Stop playing.
Steph is better than LeBron.
LeBron had 4 Hall of Fame careers. He has every He's first in every category in the playoffs. He's in first place, and he has the scoring record. Bro, stop playing.
I could have the scoring record too if I played 23 years in the NBA.
Whose fault is that? That's nobody else's fault. If you want to play 23, play 23. That's nobody else's fault. If you don't want to play
that's what I'm
23
getting at.
and get the scoring record, and then don't play.
No. That's what I'm trying to say. It's just because you can't sit there and take these single season accolades or these career season accolades that LeBron has gotten because he has played more years than anybody in NBA history. Of course, it's going to be easy to beat those records. It's the same thing as when I can sit there and bring up baseball. No one will ever break Nolan Ryan's strikeout record. Why? The man played 27 seasons in the Major League Baseball. I've got the man's jersey. He literally, right there, right back there. I mean, you have the chance to sit there and get those records because you play so long. Does he have a great career? Yes, LeBron has. He's a great player. He is. But Steph is not a point guard. And he is better than LeBron. And right there, I will say, there it is. There it is. Hold on. Post that mug right there. Shawnee says it. I don't even have to say it. LeBron has jumped to so many teams and needed help. Steph is better. Splash. Thank you. That's all that's got to be said on that right there.
Steph didn't jump because he got the help that was needed for him to win championships. He went and got Durant. He just got Buddy Hield. He's gotten Jimmy Buckets. He's gotten that. When LeBron was on the Cleveland Cavaliers, he didn't have nobody. So then
he didn't have Kevin Love. He didn't have Kyrie Irving.
That's the second time he went back. The first time,
and the first time he was a loser.
The first time he wasn't a loser. If you watch his career, which you probably haven't because you just said that, but if you watch his career, he made it to play. He took a garbage team and took him to the playoffs.
Okay, then I can put Shaq in a better category than I can LeBron because Shaq took the Orlando Magic to the NBA Finals and lost to Michael Jordan with a trash team.
And that's fine. He's one of the greatest centers of all time. No. Shaq
is the greatest center of all time.
Okay, you could say that. I mean, that's cool. But anyway, going back to that, that's why he jumped ship in the first place. It's because they didn't give him what he needed to win. So he went to the Heat. But then he went back and then he played again with Kyrie Irving and the rest of the cast. Then that's where Steph Curry and them battled that out. Steph Curry had to go get Kevin Durant. And then they had their little series, right? Then he left, right? And then he went back to Cleveland, won it. And he went to Cleveland, and then he went to the Lakers. Then he won it again with a garbage team.
When did he win with the Lakers?
In 2020.
Bro, no. The bubble don't count.
Then don't play basketball. That's the hardest. The bubble was the hardest way to play basketball, to play football, to play MLB, to play any sport because you had no playing. It was you versus them. That was it. You don't have full court advantage. You don't have court advantage. You don't have no home field advantage. You didn't have nothing. It was you versus them, period. And let the best man win.
No, absolutely not.
So you're saying that you don't have Steph?
I don't have Steph
as the best point guard.
I do. I
don't. No, nobody. In my personal opinion, I put Steph at number 2, and Steph will stay probably at number 2. I don't care if he wins 5 or not. To me, he's not a point guard. That's why I can't put him as the best point guard because he's not. Magic Johnson was a point guard. John Stockton was a point guard.
Was Magic really a point guard? How tall was he? 6'9"? How tall is Magic?
6'9".
It's the same. That's contradictory then. He ain't no damn point guard. At 6'9"? At 6'9"? There's no way.
Height don't matter.
LeBron is 6'9".
There you go. Doesn't matter. No. We're not talking about height.
There you go.
No. We're talking about ball control. We're talking about being able to, leading the court. Magic Johnson led the court. He did not sit there. It was about assists. It wasn't about shooting. That's a point
Curry
guard.
don't do that. Steph Curry don't do that. He has one of the best handles outside of Kyrie Irving. He has the best dishes outside of Kyrie Irving.
How many
The boy
assists
is a
does he
point
have?
guard.
How many
I'm saying
assists
the
does
way
he have?
feeds his- I'm saying the way he feeds. I don't know how many assists he has, but the way that he feeds the ball to his players and keep his players involved is spectacular. Like, what are we talking about? That's what a
He
point guard is.
averages 6 assists a game. That's what he averages this season.
That's pretty good, damn good. As a point guard, that's crazy.
But see, that's the thing. Like I said, to me, he's not a point guard. He's a shooting guard. He shoots.
Okay,
You know,
Magic then is a small forward then. Magic's a small.
Why is
forward.
Magic a soft? Why is Magic a small forward?
He's 6'9", playing against guys that are 6
No,
foot.
no, no.
6
I'm
foot
talking
to
about
6'3".
I'm talking about styles of play. Styles of play. Magic was the general on the floor. He was the guy leading the ball down the floor. Steph is a shoot. Does he have great handles? Yes, he does. I'm not going to deny that. But he has a shooter's mentality. He's a shooter first. That's why I cannot personally put him in a point guard category. That's my personal opinion.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It has a
You
different definition for point guard. All right, so we're still
Yeah.
So we have one that says, "Hey, I welcome Steph to my Mount Rushmore," and then we have another that says,
He
"He's
doesn't
an easy."
belong there. He doesn't belong there. He belongs on a shooting guard, Mount Rushmore. Okay.
I put him as one of the best shooting guards of all time.
Okay.
I mean, he'll never beat Jordan.
Yeah, Luka is 6 something, and he's a Laker point guard. Absolutely, 100%. But he's not a. I wouldn't list him as a point guard, and he's not like what are we talking about? I don't know. I don't understand that.
No, he's like, what is he, 6'2", I think, 6'3", something like that.
He's something up there, but
I know. Yeah, I don't know, but that's just my personal thing.
He's taller than most point guards, but he's not a true point guard.
Okay.
He big. He needs to go on a diet though, for real.
I was just gonna say he might be like 6'3", but I think he's like 6 foot wide.
Yeah. He needs to go on a diet for real. But anyway.
That might be the reason he's not in Dallas.
Yeah, that's why. He wouldn't let the food down. He was addicted.
That was one of the reasons. Awesome. Yeah, so that kind of covers my questions for the night. Do you guys have anything to add or what's about to come in the upcoming games?
Yeah,
so
go ahead. What do you
real
have
quick,
going? What's the score?
Upcoming games, it's 20-9 OKC.
Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, there was a 17-point deficit, I believe, in the last game too, and the Nuggets came back.
Yeah, they're struggling. Real quick, point guards. We talk about point guards.
Oh, geez.
Magic Johnson.
Okay.
Magic Johnson.
I got a couple more minutes, but go ahead.
Magic Johnson, John Stockton, Jerry West, Steve Nash, Chris Paul, Jason Kidd, Gary Payton. Isaiah Thomas, Kyrie Irving. Allen Iverson wasn't a point guard. He was listed as a point guard, but he was a shooting guard. Pistol Pete, Damian Lillard, Tony Parker, Tim Hardaway. Those guys were point guards. They were generals of the floor.
He's got a good rebuttal.
Now you got it.
He's bringing up some
You got it. It's just because I don't have enough time to. I don't have enough time. We'll bring this back up another time. But yeah.
No, is Steph one of the greatest players? Is he? I mean, he's definitely top 10. It's top 10. Of greatest players of all time. I have no problem acknowledging that. But greatest point guard, no, I can't.
Yeah, I love it.
Right.
Yeah. So
And I think like they had mentioned in the chat too, Shawnee had mentioned in the chat, like I think it depends on if we're looking at rings or stats, right? It's kind of like how we always look at things, especially like NFL, NBA, like everything, kind of how we're comparing
Yeah,
it.
100%. You got to take those
For
into
sure.
consideration on what the conversation is about. Are we talking about, how successful you are in the playoffs? Are we talking about how regular season? Are we talking about rings? Are we talking about accolades, MVPs, defense? I mean, there's so many different
Right.
areas, and everything is interchangeable 100%. But I just want to thank everybody for joining us. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Next week, guys, is NFL. We're going to be back at what time, Sarai?
8:00 Eastern Eastern Standard Time. 7:00 Central.
5 o'clock West Coast.
Wow.
I know those times.
Yeah, so
confusing.
we have huge coming on with the schedule coming out. We'll have a few people on talking about the schedule, and we'll get reactions, and we will talk about who has the hardest and who has the easiest schedule going on. So that'll be exciting.
Super excited about that show.
Next one.
Super. You guys got to tune in. Put it if you guys are in the replay, put a hashtag replay. If you guys are live right now with us, put a hashtag live. But you guys are going to want to be here and watch that schedule release. It's going to be comedy. It's going to be fun. There's going to probably be some heavy debates, I'm sure, as we always do. And Sarai's like in the middle of it all and just like, hey guys, like, can we be cool?
I'm bringing my
Yeah.
buzzer.
I was looking for the buzzer. I was
Yeah,
waiting
man.
for it. I was like, where's it at?
Yeah, so you guys are gonna want to tune in. They're gonna be live streaming it. It's gonna be super fun. It's one of the greatest times outside of the draft to come to the Sports Lounge Media, and we're gonna have all of our content creators on, and it's gonna be super exciting. I hope to see each and every one of you guys there, and I appreciate each and every one of you guys. But before we leave, we are gonna have a QR code next week. We are going to have a QR code next week, but for now, we want Sarai to talk a little bit about our nonprofit and how you can give towards that.
Yeah, so Hearts and Hells Rescue. So I am a part of that. Basically, what we do is we foster and adopt. So we've around our area, of course, in our community, we've had a lot of lost and abandoned dogs. So we try to help out as much as we can with the pet population around here. So we will definitely have that QR code up soon. And you can visit our website and visit all the social media handles at Hearts and Hells Rescue.
Yeah, and guys, right now, I'm going to put the webpage inside the chat so you guys can check it out. If you can help with resources, or if you're in the area, be sure to stop by, check it out. I put it there in the chat, so it'd be there forever. You guys can always click on it, go check out the webpage and all that. We will have a QR code next week. And yeah, let's support Sarai on her journey to helping with Hearts and Hells Rescue. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Thank you so much for joining us. That will be it. And we will see you guys next week.
Bye.
Peace.